I just want to touch base with you concerning Chapter 1 on the theories of developmental psychology. I know I have a handout posted for you in your Blackboard. I'm sure you've had a chance to take a look at it. It's experimental research design. Now, this particular handout this is not for a grade. It's primarily to just help support the learning process. And while I hope you take a look at or take a listen to this particular audio, I just want to make sure you and I are on the same page with this particular handout, and also just give you an opportunity to check your work. So the first question again is related to experimental research design. With experiments, this is the only type of research that really helps us determine cause-effect relationship. And in determining cause-effect relationship, a research experiment always has a couple of different groups. You have a control group and you have an experimental group. The experimental group always receives some type of treatment or something that a researcher thinks has some type of effect on human behavior. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to really, practice selecting independent variables, which is the IV on this handout, and the dependent variables. So in question number 1, research papers that are typed will receive higher grades than those that are handwritten. This is a hypothesis. So if in your practice of selecting independent variables, dependent variables, you selected as your independent variable typed research papers, that would be the correct answer. And with the dependent variable, our comparison would be the grades to see if they're higher than those that are perhaps handwritten. On number 2, time spent in mental practice or rehearsal will improve gold medal scores. Again, just a hypothesis to give you a chance to select independent variable, dependent variable. Your independent variable would be this mental practice or rehearsal. Your dependent variable would be the gold medal scores. Okay? Now, here's another hypothesis. Blondes have more fun. The independent variable, again, that the researchers are wanting to research to see if it has an effect on behavior, would be people that have blonde hair. And the dependent variable would have to be, in this hypothesis, fun. Okay. Also, it's important to note that fun, would have to be operationally defined. We have to state the exact procedures used to represent this particular concept, because fun for you may not be the same thing it is for me. Okay, like roller coasters are not fun. Okay, but some people think they are. So on number 4, the hypothesis, people experiencing depression improve with counseling. We really want to see, does counseling have an effect on relieving depression? So the independent variable would actually be the counseling method or counseling approach. The dependent would be the decrease in depression or depressive symptoms. So if you came up with those answers, then you're on the right track. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to clarify. So I hope you have a good day, and thanks for listening today.